Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Steelbook edition of Scream 2. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Scream 2 is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Paramount Pictures. It comes in a standard slipcover edition, as well as a non-exclusive steelbook, both readily available in-store and at your online retailers. Now, when it comes to the film itself, I remember seeing this in theaters, and at the time, with the early days of the internet, especially with online boards and, of course, mainstream media, I really saw that this movie a lot of people didn't like it. They felt that it was just it's just kind of like an odd, especially when it comes to the ultimate reveal with who's behind the ghost face mask. But I think at that point where people were forgetting, Scream, from director Wes Craven, is a commentary on the horror slash genre itself. In many ways a satire. So I feel that the ultimate reveal in part 2 definitely works, and I stand by that. I think it's brilliant. And I feel it's a little more appreciated today as a movie, but back then, woof, yeah, it definitely got a lot of, I wouldn't say hate, but a lot of people didn't like it. But I like the cast of characters. I think the setting and the premise is really good, and it still holds up today. And it's just an enjoyable film I like to go back to. It's my favorite sequel of the Scream franchise. So yeah, I mean, of course, the first one is iconic, it's right up there, but for me, Scream 2 is right behind it. And I'm glad that Paramount's deciding to release these, hopefully all of them in 4K. So we'll probably see part 3 and 4 down the line, but yeah, I'm glad that Scream 2 is on 4K because that Blu-ray release, wow, that one definitely needed an upgrade. So, all right, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first, let's do a quick unboxing of the Steelbook. Okay, we have the 4K non-exclusive Steelbook edition of Scream 2. As far as artwork goes, I like it. It's got the theater setting from the beginning of the film, and yeah, I think it works. And then we have the back. I really like the back. I think that's kind of cool. And then we have the spine. And then interior, just your basic black and blue disc art from Paramount. So, yeah, I actually do like it. It's pretty cool. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Scream 2 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 239:1 aspect ratio with native 4K resolution and graded with both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. It appears, though I couldn't find exact confirmation as such, that a remaster was given for this 4K release. The image quality is clean, grain is intact, and it looks very consistent. I seriously doubt a full restoration was given here, but as it stands, it's definitely an improvement over the Blu-ray. Speaking of the Blu-ray, talk about a rough-looking transfer. For years, I've often lamented that the film deserved better on a home format, and while the 4K is a step in the right direction, it certainly isn't perfect. The 4K resolution does somewhat little to increase details in any meaningful way. There is some inherent softness to the picture that I suspect is a result of the cinematography. There are little glimpses of bumps and textures, but it's not an outstanding difference from the Blu-ray. For the picture, the biggest improvements come to the color palette and black levels with the Dolby Vision grading. The opening sequence at the premiere of Stab brilliantly displays the theater lighting, and day scenes look bolder and often striking. When Randy, Dewey, and Gale are in the common area looking for the killer, the green landscape stands out visually. The same can be said for the 90s era clothing. Primary colors in general look satisfying, and skin tones are natural in appearance. Black levels are fuller, with night scenes looking deeper, and they contrast to the lighting sources well. Those dark, dimly lit corners and interiors are very well rendered. Shadow detail is excellent, with no instances of black crush to report. Scream 2 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 5.1 audio mix. Much like the first movie on 4K, Scream 2's audio seems to be a simple cut and paste from the original Blu-ray to this new 4K disc. To me, going the extra mile would have probably convinced some audiophiles that an upgraded audio presentation with an Atmos track may have been worth the purchase. The DTS 5.1 does a serviceable job with the film's jump scare moments, but it tends to focus on the majority of the audio up front. With that being said, dialogue is clean and clear, easy to understand at any given moment, and the front speakers handle their audio cues well. There is some occasional dynamic surround sound activity, mostly reserved for some ambience or atmospheric effects. Thunder during Sydney's rehearsal scene, for instance, sounds solid. The low end is modest, but it isn't anything I would call show-stopping. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Scream 2 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a B+. While the picture upgrade is not a game changer for the film, I'm confident enough to say you could definitely check out the old Blu-ray that's sitting in your collection. The overall picture with the HDR Dolby Vision grading is a welcome improvement on 4K. For the audio mix, I'm going to score this one a B-. If you have the previous Blu-ray edition, you know full well what to expect here. Jump scares still do their job audibly, and there's some light surround sound activity to round things out. I really think an Atmos upgrade was definitely a missed opportunity. So that is my review of Scream 2 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comment section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.